All right, guys, this is from the other night. I'm actually going to kind of give you a play-by-play of what was going on. Um, Something was happening, and I wasn't like recording at the time. I honestly don't even recall uh, what place I took on this, but I'm at a final table. I am in the money, so we'll see what happens here. I've been winning pretty consistently, and have been very happy. My wins went up to 185, and I told myself I'd start playing the $5 tables once I got over 200. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm winning consistently, even at the $2 tables, which I'm small stakes, right? But I'm very, very proud of how well I've been playing. It's been very aggressive. Final table, in particularly, heads up. There's been a lot of fight between first and second place, and I think I need to hone my heads up game. But overall, I still think I'm playing very well, and I'm making money consistently, and building a bankroll. Great, real proud of that. Not trying to overlook it just because it's a $2 table. And I can't remember. It might have been this table. This was on February 28th when this was originally recorded. Um, I've got a big stack here, and there was it might be another one. I have one other, like in the, I think it might be the other one. But anyway, um, I had a pair of kings, and I think it was near the final table or just before the bubble, and there were three all ins before me. And I had 1,200 chips or something. And I'm like, okay, I can afford to lose $2 or whatever the buy in is. I've got a pair of kings, a lot of action on the table. I called and won. My stack size wasn't as big as some of the other guys, so they took some chips, but I like quadrupled up to top stack, which I was very proud of because in the past, I probably would have let that go. Just like this, how do you play King 10 in first position when you're six handed? My guess is I don't want to put in a heavy bet. I'm afraid of running an AK, but if they'll let me limp in, maybe I could catch something. And I've got enough of a chip stack to be able to absorb some damage. I've been very, very proud of my play. I've been thinking I've been doing very well, and I remember this hand now. I do not want to spoil it for you, but I bet half the pot. Flat calls. What? Okay, does he have a six? Could he have king jack or higher? Okay, well, let's bet half the pot again. At the flat call, I think I should have thought something was up. And does he check here? I don't think he does. I think he jams. Now, every once in a while, when you limp in, the guy's going to flop the absolute nuts. Sucks, but just is what it is. Let's see how and again, I remembered that hand because it was very frustrating, but those things happen. Let me see what's going to happen next here. I'm probably not going to call with, yeah, not going to call with that. So I'm now the small stack at the table because I've helped the gentleman to my right, number 21, with his bankroll, or his chip stack, I should say. His bankroll ain't any bigger yet. But five-handed, I believe this was a $2 table, so I probably am making decent money at this point. It's about $5 for the buy-in, meaning I paid $2 in, $2.20, so I've made, my $2 back plus some. I probably just fold this. If it was suited, I might have jammed it or bet it. My guess is I fold, yeah. If that folds, do I jam? Yeah, that's what I assume. 1800 is super sweet at this point. At my stack size, that's really, really helpful. Because now I can take a dent. I can really hurt some players if I'm aggressive. Uh-oh. And I think it looks like I'm trying to buy it. I've only got 4 blinds left. Do I get a call here? Still, another 1800 totally helps. Now they're afraid of me again. Ooh, okay, on the big blind. Do I get any action? I don't remember this. If he calls, I probably jam this. Yeah. And got enough to take a quarter of his stack. That's the problem when you get short stacked. It's like you're not going to take enough of a dent out of the guy to prevent him from calling and trying to break the odds. I've also noticed there's like five-handed, four-handed. There's more of that volatility, and I've been riding those waves really well. Once I get short stack, push fold, the guys are afraid to call. They're afraid to call with, they don't want to get busted. But there's a fearlessness that comes when it only takes a hand for you to bust out. All in. Call. If you got it, call. It's like I'm going to lose anyway if I don't start jamming. Probably, yeah, fold. It's interesting to watch myself play it back and know that I've got a consistent way of like thinking and looking at the hands. I don't remember again if I took like what position I took, what place I took in this tournament. I think he had an ace high straight. I'm glad that I did not fight with the 2-3 offsuit. Really been enjoying the game, playing well. I had a tournament. I think I was getting short, and I might have recorded this, and it might be the other one. I had a pair of fours in first position at a six-handed plus table, all in. They folded around to me. Yes, took some blinds. Next hand, AK on the big blind. Jam all in when it comes around to me. Maybe to a prior raise. Capped a bunch of guys or doubled up or whatever it was. I did well. in the past, those were risks that I think I was not willing to take, like with the 4-4. And those things really play with my profitability. I was playing a little too tight, and right now there's a vacillation, there's a volatility to the final table, especially when the blinds are so big. But the other players at the table are starting to fear me because they know at any instance I could be jamming all in. That fear is probably better than the statistical analysis. I probably jammed this. Do I make a standard bet? It might depend on what the others do in front of me. Certainly five-handed, like I'm not afraid of this. If somebody has AK, you just lose. There's no getting around that to me. Looks like you're trying to buy it. Ooh, and I did run into AK. Again, I feel bad. I don't got much left. I probably fold here. Yeah. That ace king, queen to ace king, again, it's just par for the course. You've got to. There's no getting around that. You can't play ace queen suited soft, essentially heads up at this stage. I'll probably jam this. Probably to anything, basically. Oh, all right. So I took a fifth place. I only got 486. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the replay.